Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming through for the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the Hierophant. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. And the Magician. We'll grab one more card and then we'll start talking about this reading and the message that's coming through from Spirit for the collective. What do we need to know? And the Two of Wands. With the Hierophant leading the way for this reading today, that is all about tradition. Your person desiring this traditional relationship with you. And what is a traditional relationship? Well, it's just the two of you building a partnership that's going to move forward through time. Now, that can look like the two of you becoming exclusive. It can look like the two of you moving in together into domestic partnership. It can look like the two of you getting engaged and getting married, perhaps in that order, perhaps in a different order. The bottom line is it can be however the two of you see it and want it, because ultimately the Hierophant is about commitment. The two of you building a relationship, building your lives together. But the Hierophant is also the card of the counselor. And I do feel for many of you, this person has been doing a lot of healing during the time you've been away from each other, releasing things that have held them back, getting rid of their old emotional wounds and clutter and baggage and everything else, slaying their fears and getting rid of their illusions and all of the things that have held them back from being able to be committed in this relationship with you. And this person really does need to release these things. If someone's dragging all of this stuff around with them for however long they've been dragging it around, it is not only negatively affecting this relationship with you, but other areas of their lives as well. But you have shown this person through your love and through your compassion and through your kindness, through your reflection, that you reflected back to them through the mirror, those things that they needed to work on, their shadow side, and they have been addressing that during the time you've been away from each other. That is why this time away from each other is so important. This is where the growth occurs. This is where the transformation happens, and this person is doing that with the Hierophant being here. Now, perhaps for some of you, this person is getting some sort of professional help. Perhaps they are talking to a counselor, a therapist. Perhaps they are talking to a spiritual advisor. Perhaps they're getting help from well-meaning friends or well-meaning family members who care about you and care about this connection and care about your person, obviously. Maybe they are doing it individually through some sort of books or some sort of online course. Perhaps they're taking weekend retreats. Whatever it is that this person is doing, they are getting rid of the things that held them back because they want to return. They want to come back to you and they want to come back to this relationship with you. Only this time, they're not going to hold back. They will be able to be all in with you. And that is truly how you need this person to be. You don't want fragments of them. You don't want just a little piece of them. You want all of them. And they do need to invest in this relationship with their heart, with their soul, with their mind, and their body. All in. That is what all in means, okay? Now, the Hierophant is ruled by Taurus. But you don't have to be a Taurus or any of the signs that I mentioned for this reading today. This is a collective reading and it is for everyone. It is more important that we consider the overall message that Spirit is sharing with the collective. And right now I feel that this is about your person coming back and being able to be fully invested in this relationship with you, because the love that they feel for you is a very powerful love. And we see that with the Magician card. This person knows that you are the one. They know that there is this endless love that is here between the two of you. They know that it is a passionate connection, a spiritual connection, a mental connection, an emotional connection as well. And the Magician is about their desire. It is about their love. It is about their attraction. And it is about them doing what is necessary right now that they need to manifest to make their way back to you. Do they need courage? Do they need confidence? Do they need to find the right words? Whatever it is for this person, they are taking care of it during this time that you are at this distance from each other. And that is what the Two of Wands is about. There is distance between you and this person at the moment. Now, for some of you, it can validate that you are in a long distance connection. But as well, it is about the emotional distance that's between the two of you right now, because they are silent for most of you that are listening to this reading today. They are in no contact, and they are in this place where they are shut down. But they are using this time very wisely, because the Hierophant is also about wisdom. But your person healing with this Hierophant card being here, getting really clear, having a much greater understanding of themselves and why they hurt you as well. But the Two of Wands is about your person wanting to bridge this distance between the two of you, two wands, bringing you closer together so that you can talk, so that you can start spending time together, so that you can start reconciling with each other. But the Two of Wands as well tells us your person is going to follow through and take action. And even now, they are on their journey back to you. You just can't see it yet. And many times we can't see what is happening in the 3D space because it's not time for us to see it yet. Many times we can get frustrated because we know things are shifting, turning, and changing, but yet we don't see an outward manifestation of that in our 3D world. But things are shifting and changing. That is how this reading started with the Hierophant. If your person has had commitment fears and phobias for whatever reason, they are working on getting rid of those. Because this person, when they return, they want to be all in this connection with you. And you, as I already mentioned, you want them to be all in, fully invested, so that you can build this lighter, brighter future together. Because with the Two of Wands, it is also about this spiritual connection that you share with this person, this divine counterpart connection, because wands are ruled by the element of fire, and we have two sticks of fire here, representing twin flames. Soulmates, take that however it resonates. But the Two of Wands is also about your person wanting to talk to you about their long-term goals and plans for this connection, for this relationship, for their life, which they want you to be included as part of that. But let's see what else. Let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? And the Three of Wands. Oh, the Three of Wands. Well, this is about your person missing you. It is about them longing for you. It is about them desiring you with a deep longing that comes from way down deep in their heart and in their soul. But the Three of Wands is also about progress. It tells us your person is making progress on their return journey to you. We are almost to this turnaround point where they are going to start coming back, where they are going to start visibly allowing you to see that they are on their journey to you. And that is when you will start to see it manifesting in this 3D space, which is what you are all waiting for. I understand that. But many times things will happen in the 5D before they happen, or before it translates down into the 3D world where we live. It's just how it works. But your person is growing and evolving. You just can't see it yet. But this Three of Wands is about them making progress on this journey to you. Because the Three of Wands also tells us the wait is almost over. And they want to come back. They are coming back in your direction because this person wants this partnership with you. Working through whatever commitment fears and phobias they may have had. And a lot of people can have different, and people have commitment phobias for a lot of different reasons. If they were burned in a past relationship that they had a commitment with, or if they went through a really difficult divorce, or if someone they know went through a really difficult divorce or separation situation, leaving them very jaded to being able to full-on commit. Whatever it has been for this person, they are working through it, and they are healing from it because this person sees and wants this partnership with you. Well, let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Three of Cups. Well, the Three of Cups is a card of celebration. It is a card of reconciliation and reunion. And it tells us that your person wants to start spending time with you because this is about social time. There is an invitation coming from your person very soon to have a tea party. Look, there's cake on the table and a teapot. Yes, let's have cake. This is about your person wanting to socialize. It's about them wanting to date. It's about them wanting to see you. It's about them wanting to spend time with you. And that can be about sitting and talking and putting all of our tea and cake and cards on the table so that we can talk and clear the air, so that we can get things moving, so that we can reconcile, so that we can come back together, so that we can start building a better relationship with each other that comes with the Hierophant. As I mentioned, the Hierophant is ruled by Taurus, which is about stability. This person wants a rock-solid foundation because they want this rock-solid future with you. But this celebration with your person is coming. The Three of Cups is about the two of you having social time together. And that can be about meeting for a beverage. It can be about a tea party that comes with cake. It can be about the two of you meeting for coffee or adult beverages or bubble tea. Or it can be about going for a walk or just spending some time together, sitting by the ocean or by the lake, talking to each other and clearing the air. But mostly it is about talking and spending time together in that space where you are openly conversing with each other in what I would call a heart-to-heart conversation, and sharing everything with each other and being very clear about what you both want and what you both desire concerning this connection and this relationship. Now, that will not be in the very initial conversations that you have with each other, but that is where this is building with this person. They want to see you. They want to talk. They want to spend time with you, with this Three of Cups being here. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What is the collective needing to hear today? And this is the Six of Pentacles. Well, the Six of Pentacles is about your person seeing you as a blessing in their life, and they see you as this tremendous gift from God. And you are a gift in this person's life. And they're acknowledging as well that they should have treated you so much better. They should have been more respectful. They should have been more loving. They should have been more giving. Because that is what that Six of Pentacles, this Six of Coins is also about. It is about equal give and take. It's about reciprocity. It is about you each giving and receiving to and from each other. And through your generosity, you perhaps gave this person so much, and they did not give enough back to you in return. Perhaps they took advantage of you. Perhaps they just flat out took you for granted. Maybe at some point they were giving to you and then they started to slack off. And so because of your generous nature, you started picking up the slack, and that will create a very difficult out of balance condition that can't be maintained for the long haul. It can be maintained for a short period, but not for long term. But your person wants to give back to you. And they want to come back to this connection and start showing you how they care about you through words and actions, by giving back to you, by being more present, by making this relationship a priority, by not being fearful of opening their heart and sharing everything with you, by not being afraid to be all in this connection with you either. The Six of Pentacles is about them returning and giving so much more back to you, as they should have done to begin with. But as I mentioned, maybe they did in the beginning and then they started to slack off. And for some of you, perhaps you were carrying the heavy load of this connection, this relationship for a majority of the time. And that is not very fair to you. This is about your person doing more than their fair share. They will be doing the heavy lifting moving forward, is what I'm getting from that. But let's see what else. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. And we have two cards here. Oh, we have the Fool and the Ace of Swords. Well, the Fool is all about starting over. The Fool tells us your person wants to begin again. Also tells us that this person is getting ready to take this leap of faith off this cliff and just go for it. Because this person wants to continue this next chapter in their life with you by their side. That is what the Hierophant and the Fool combination is. The Fool is the person that is always at the beginning of their journey in the Tarot. I'm not talking about your person. I'm just using an explanation here. The Fool is someone who is at the beginning of their journey. And we all have different journeys. We have different stages. We have different chapters in our life. And it is time for this chapter that you are currently in with this person to come to a close, which is this chapter of, well, it's not a very happy chapter. It's not a very fun chapter. This chapter of preparing for union or being in separation, as the case may be, although I don't like to use that word, especially with the Hierophant leading the way, because that is about union, actually. But the Fool is getting ready to embark upon their journey. It's time for the next chapter. It's time for the next phase. And the Fool is always standing by the edge of a cliff or at a crossroads, getting ready to take this leap of faith and just jump in and go for it. No longer being fearful, no longer being afraid, being ready to embrace all that life has to offer. And this is going to be your person taking this leap of faith and jumping in and going for it as well. The Fool is ruled by the planet Uranus, which is all about surprises. So I do feel that this person is just going to spontaneously send a message to you one day, especially with the combination of the Fool and the Ace of Swords. A spontaneous communication coming at you out of the blue from this person, because the Ace of Swords is about the initiation of communication, but it's also about making decisions. It is about making choices. It is also about breakthroughs and being able to see so much clearer now than this person could before. They get it. They've awakened. That is the combination of the Fool and the Ace of Swords. Awakenings, breakthroughs, epiphanies, being able to see now with much greater clarity how they feel about you, how much they love you, how they know that you are the one for them. Although they have always known that, it's just that perhaps they weren't willing to admit that in the past, but they're not going to be holding that back anymore, because this is going to be about them wanting to talk to you about future plans, about where they see this connection going, about where they see this relationship moving forward, as the two of you are spending time together and talking to each other again as you rebuild this connection and reconcile with each other. But this Ace of Swords is about their breakthrough. They see clearly now, and they understand so much more about themselves, and that is the point, understanding themselves, because through that, they can make sure that they're not going to disrespect you, that they're going to treat you the way that you deserve to be treated, that they're going to be a better communicator, that they're going to invest time, energy, and effort into rebuilding this connection for the two of you, but also that they're going to be so much more loving, caring, and giving. So much more understanding and compassionate and generous as well. So there is true balance in this connection for the two of you moving forward. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is all about love. The Queen of Cups is water of water. That is as much love as there can be, because Cups is ruled by the element of water. And water is things like emotions, feelings, romance, intuition, empathy, telepathy, and love. And this person has so much love for you. And what I really feel more than anything is that this person has never loved anyone the way that they love you. Loving you has been a very different experience for this person. They haven't felt love like this before. They've never experienced this soul-deep connection to anyone, this endless, infinite love that comes with this Magician card. And what I'm really hearing is they didn't know how to love you, because it was so intense, it was so powerful, and they were afraid to truly invest, because they were afraid that you were going to run away, that you were going to leave them, that you were going to abandon them or reject them, which truly is silly on their part, but yet this is what's coming through for many of you from this person. But because they have spent so much time working on themselves and doing a lot of work on those inner planes, addressing that shadow side, addressing that side of themselves that they have needed to heal, that they've needed to release, and getting rid of all of that stuff that has been this heavy burden that they've carried around with them for a very long time, they're free to be able to love, and they want to love you the way that you need to be loved. They want to make sure that they love you better than anyone has ever loved you, because they feel this love and this deep contentment and this deep feelings and emotions that come from you, this unconditional love. And they've never been loved like that before. Perhaps this person never knew what real love was because they had never really experienced true love in their life. But they experienced this with you, which is why they are not going to let you go. It's why they want to hold on to you. It's why they want to get to this next chapter. It's why they want to rebuild this relationship in a much better place than it was before, built on this rock-solid foundation of better communication, being able to commit to this partnership, being more consistent, being able to make compromises, being able to open their heart to love. And that is going to make all the difference in the world as you two start rebuilding this relationship. The Queen of Cups is a water sign, so that's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? And we have the Sun. What a powerful card the Sun is, because it is all about balance, harmony, tranquility. It is all about happiness, love, and joy. It is all about abundance and prosperity and all things being set right in this connection for you and your person. The sun comes out and shines after all of our difficulties, after all the storms that we go through, when it's raining outside and all of those things. The sun comes out and shines again. The sun brings warmth. The sun helps things grow. The sun heals. And the sun is helping your person grow and helping your person heal at this time. And that is what has been so very necessary for them during this time that you've been away from each other. But they are definitely getting it, because this person does not want to be without you. This person does not want to let you go. And they know that they've needed to go through this transformation and change, which is what they have been doing during this time of silence between the two of you. They're going to express their gratitude and their appreciation for you allowing them this time to get their act together as well, because this person does not want to let you down moving forward. They know that they've hurt you. They know that they've let you down, and their plan is to never hurt you in those ways again. That is why this person is being very careful in regard to when they start opening these lines of contact between the two of you. But the Two of Wands tells us they will open these lines of contact, and that is smack dab in the middle of this reading. And the Ace of Wands is about a decision to communicate and then following through to make that communication happen. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is all about taking action. The King of Wands does not just sit on the throne and do nothing. The King of Wands energy moves and grooves because the King of Wands is ruled by fire. As I mentioned, the Queen of Cups was water of water. The King of Wands is fire of fire, because all kings are ruled by fire, but as well, wands belong to the element of fire. That's a lot of fiery energy coming at you. That is a lot of passion that's going to be coming at you as well. But it's also about determination and confidence and wanting to show you that they are ready to love you the way that you need them to love you, the way that you desire them to love you, the way that they want to love you as well. Because they have never felt love like this before, and this person has never loved anyone the way that they've loved you. And they ran away because it was unfamiliar to them. It felt very foreign to them. They couldn't understand what was happening between the two of you when you were spending time together. So yes, I do feel for many of you, this person just shut down and ran away and decided that was the best way to handle it, although it's never really the best way to handle it. And this person wants to return and have adult conversations with you about where they see this connection moving long term. But this King of Wands is all about making something happen with determination, by being courageous, by being confident, by having that empowerment within them to show up for you and show you that they're going to be very different moving forward. The King of Wands is a fire sign, so that is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is all about a union of hearts. This tells us your person wants to reconcile, first of all, but the Two of Cups, especially with the Hierophant being here, the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands, the Two of Cups is about union for you and your person. It is not about a platonic friendship. It is about a romantic relationship. The Two of Cups can be about platonic friendships in some circumstances, but we are not looking at platonic friendships. And all of this stuff that's on the table goes much beyond just being friends. This is about building a relationship, building a partnership. There's too much love, there's too much passion, and all of those other things on the table for this to just be a platonic friendship. This is about your person wanting to reunite with you. This is about them wanting to build a union with you. This is about them wanting to build a life and plan a life with you. And we do have the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups, and that is all about balance, harmony, being in this connection moving forward for the two of you, because this person is going to be themselves so much more balanced as they return. And you need them to be in that balanced space. That is going to make this relationship for you guys so much better. But let's use some oracle cards now and see what else is coming through for this message. What do we need to hear, please? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? What do we need to know? What is coming through for this message today, please? What do we need to hear? This is flying. And here we have this beautiful Pegasus carousel horse with all of these beautiful streamers flying behind this horse. That is all about movement, isn't it? The way those streamers are moving, flying through the air is also a symbol of movement. Now this card comes with number 20. If anyone resonates with number 20, that can be the 20th of a month. It can be February. It can be the 2nd of any month as well. But this flying card is all about being able to see things from a higher perspective, being able to see things from the 10,000-foot view, being able to gain a greater understanding and awareness of ourselves. And that is what your person is doing. They are looking at things from this higher perspective because they are raising themselves up during this time you've been apart from each other. The King of Wands is about self-mastery. Your person is learning how to master themselves, and with that, they are gaining so much more spiritual awareness and awakening because they've had many breakthroughs, and they see and understand things now with much greater understanding and clarity than they ever have before. But this is about them really being able to see it, really being able to get it and understand it. But as well, this flying card is about things getting moving. It is about getting unstuck. It is about getting out of this place of limbo, which is also part of the energy of that King of Wands. King of Wands energy is fire of fire, and fire moves very quickly. It is about getting things out of stagnation and getting them moving again. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Well, this has come together, the kissing giraffes. I love giraffes because they are such graceful creatures. Anyone else like giraffes a lot? I think they're so cool. I also like their splotches. I think it's just fascinating to look at a giraffe. This card comes with number 8. If anyone resonates with number 8, that can be the 8th of the month. It can be August. But also the number 8 is the infinity symbol on its side, also represented by that magician card there. Come together. 3 different sized hearts and that bird that sits on top of that heart. I never know what that bird is. I think it's a pelican of some sort. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't even say so in the book. But this is about you and your person coming together anyway. Come together right now. Yes, there's that song, Come Together Right Now. Although I think the name of the song is actually just Come Together. But those were the lyrics, if anyone resonates with those lyrics. But I do feel that this person is returning to you, and I feel that they want to build a better relationship for the two of you moving forward. That is how this reading started with the Hierophant, about this traditional relationship. And I really feel that that is what this person is going to do. Because with the other cards that we have on the table for the reading today, it tells us that your person loves you, that they've never loved anyone the way that they love you, and that they've never been loved by anyone the way that you love them. They've never felt this kind of love. They've never felt love like this before. They've never experienced this soul-deep, unconditional love. And they know that they perhaps did not allow you to experience that soul-deep, unconditional love coming from them. But that is going to be very different as this person returns, because as I already mentioned, they're going to be all in with you as you two start spending time together again. Well, this is intention, and here we have a beautiful unicorn. Anyone resonate with unicorns? And this unicorn looks like it's flying through the air with this beautiful goddess on its back and these beautiful wings that have a lot of different images in them. And butterflies, of course, because these are Josephine Wall cards, and she always has butterflies on her images. Very detailed, very minute details, actually, with this artist. The name of this deck is Whispers of Healing, and all of the cards that are used in the readings are listed in the description box, and also I have provided links for some of them where they are available or they might be available. Some of the cards are just not available anymore. Intention. Well, I feel that this is about your person wanting to show up and explain their intentions to you. Oh, look, that card comes with number 11, and I dropped it right there where those 2 of Wands are. It looks like 1111 in this frame here, the way that it is. Now, this number 11 can be November. It can be the 11th of the month. It can be the number 2, so it can be February. It can be the 2nd of the month if number 11 resonates with anyone. But number 11 is all about union and your person desiring this union with you. We also have the 2 of Cups. So the number 2 is also about union. 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups. And then the 2 that comes with that, adding 11 or letting it resolve down to the number 2. So 222, if that number resonates with anyone. But that is all about balance. It is all about restoring harmony and tranquility, peace and stability to this relationship. Because your person wants to show up and explain to you what their intentions are moving forward for the 2 of you. And that makes sense because we did talk about that with that 2 of Wands. Your person wanting to talk to you about their long-term goals and plans for their life, but also because this starts with the Hierophant, it is about them wanting to talk about their life that includes you as well. Because this person wants this partnership. They want this union. They feel and experience this love like they have never felt love before. You rocked this person's world when the 2 of you first met. They weren't expecting to meet someone like you. But I feel that it was also very overwhelming for them, and they weren't ready for it. But it looks like they are preparing and getting ready for what they need to so that they can show back up for you. I had given up on love, but then you changed everything for me. And yes, you did. You changed everything for this person. They had perhaps given up on love. Perhaps they'd had one failed connection or relationship after another, and it just was like, they just were like, well, I'm just going to be happy being single and doing my own thing. But then, as I already said, you came along and you rocked their world. You knocked their socks off. And now they want to return and they want to rock your world as well, is the point here. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? You are so intuitive and always seem to know what I need. Well, yes, that goes with that Queen of Cups card because you are. You're so in tune with this person. You can intuit what they need. You can intuit what they're going through all the time. You knew if they were in a good mood, if they're in a bad mood, if something great happened at work, if something horrible happened at work. And you probably knew that before the two of you were spending time together, or before they were coming home or coming to pick you up or meeting you out at a restaurant, or perhaps before they called you or texted you on the phone to talk to you about the things that they were going through that day. You just have that innate knowing within you because of this connection, this endless, infinite love that is here between the two of you. You've always known what this person needs. You've always been able to respond to them in ways that have been very meaningful because they take your advice very seriously. They listen to so much that what you had to say, even though it may not have seemed like it at the time, they are replaying a lot of those conversations where you were inspiring them, where you were lifting them up, where you were trying to raise their courage and raise their confidence. And they're doing that even now because as this person returns, you're going to see within them so much more courage and confidence than you saw before, because that is the energy of that King of Wands. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. I want to put a ring on your finger. Well, I feel that this is about your person wanting to take this connection for the two of you to that place of tradition that comes with the Hierophant. Whether or not the two of you decide to get married, that is just personal preference for you guys. Some people want to get married and some people don't. It really is just a personal preference. But this is about your person wanting it all with you. Basically, it's saying they want this partnership. They want this union that comes with the Two of Cups. They want this love that is here between the two of you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to know? Thoughts of you bring intense emotions to the surface. Well, yes, they do. And I do feel that this person spends quite a bit of time thinking about you. And then they have to feel the intensity of their emotions while they're thinking about you. This person hasn't been able to shut off their heart. They can't shut down their brain. They can't make all of the feelings and all of the thoughts and all of the dreams and all of the memories just disappear and go away. So yes, your person is feeling all of these intense emotions that they feel for you. And that, I feel, has been their big clue that it's time to start rebuilding, that it's time to start reaching out, that it's time to start dating, that it's time to start spending time together, that it's time for us to start reconciling, but building a partnership, building a union moving forward. And I feel that that is something that is coming in very loudly from this person right now, because it is screaming at me in my head, actually. Thoughts of intense emotions. This person hasn't been able to turn off their feelings for you, just like you haven't been able to turn off your feelings for this person. There's not a switch on the wall or something that you can flash or something that you can kick to turn off those feelings. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that with the thoughts either. So this person thinking about you is causing their heart to desire you and crave you, like that Three of Wands tells us. Spark. Ignite the spark of love, keeping passion alive in the everyday. Well, yes, there's a lot of passion here in this connection for you and your person. There's always been so much passion here for you guys, but it's not just about the passion. It is about the love. It is about the mental connection. It is about the conversations you have with each other. It is also about this spiritual connection. That is what that Two of Wands is all about. Definitely confirming that there is a soul counterpart connection here between the two of you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing? Magic with these lovely mushrooms, toadstools actually. Discover magic in the mundane, making the ordinary extraordinary. You know, did it ever hit you that you could just be doing normal things with your person, like going to the grocery store or working in the yard or cutting the grass or doing the laundry, but yet still having the best time because of the conversations and of the laughter and just being around each other? That is what makes the ordinary extraordinary. That is about your connection. That is about this love that is here. That is this powerful love that neither one of you have probably ever felt or experienced in your lives. That is this magic that is here between the two of you. That is this spiritual connection that the two of you share with each other. And there is such a powerful connection that you share. And we talked about that with the magician on every single level. And that is why they are so attracted to you. No one can meet who you are in this person's heart, in their mind, or in their soul, because you have set the bar so very high. And this person has never loved anyone the way they love you, which is why they want to return. It's why they want to start over. It's why they want to begin again, only this time, this person is not going to shy away from being able to have it all with you, because that truly is their desire. But let's see what else is coming through, please. Healing heart. Healing of the heart begins with forgiveness. Yes, it does. And I feel this person is going to ask you to forgive them. And of course, that is something that is your decision, whether you choose to forgive them or not. You may be able to forgive them, but I don't feel you'll be able to forget. Although this person plans on pulling out all the stops to try and encourage you to forget, but they're not going to forget either, is the point. But that's what they want to talk about. These things that they did that were so hurtful to you, that were so soul-crushing, that created a lot of heartbreak and damage for you. They want to make amends for all of this. But that's not really what this reading is about. This reading is about your person loving you and wanting you and desiring you and feeling so attracted to you and knowing that you are the one that they want to be with. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.